What would you do if you thought you knew the exact day World War III would break out, and who might start it, where it might be fought, and who might be left when it was over? Where would you go? How would you protect your family?
Don't miss the incredible predictions of Nostradamus, the man who saw tomorrow.
In the age of uncertainty, one thing is for certain. Nostradamus will have predictions for 2025.
Was he a quack, this Nostradamus? Or was he a true prophet, a man with a gift to see what others cannot see? We're going to let you judge for yourselves.
While the prophet of doom has been dead for centuries, it hasn't stopped the 16th century French astrologer, plague doctor, accused heretic, and bearded seer from foretelling the future.
You know, Quasimodo predicted all this. It's the end of the world.
Nostradamus. Quasimodo's the hunchback of Notre Dame.
All right.
He has been credited with foretelling everything from the Great Fire of London, Hitler's rise to power, the September 11 attacks, the COVID-19 pandemic, and the 2024 New Year's Day earthquake that rocked Japan. Though he did fail to predict Donald Trump's return to the White House.
I'm not going to give you a question.
Can you state categorically?
You are fake news.
With the publication of his famed book, Les Prophéties, in 1555, Nostradamus gifted the world and its future generations a quasi-poetic tome that predicts war, pestilence, natural disasters, civil unrest, political assassinations, and heavy on language such as blood rain, making the book an enduring, lighthearted classic.
Let the blood rain from the sky!
So what has Nostradamus predicted for 2025? Firstly, something positive.
Really? All right, well...
A potential end to the Ukraine conflict. Now, Nos predicted that financial ruin and exhausted resources could spell the end of an ongoing armed conflict, which many assume is a reference to the current war between Russia and Ukraine. He wrote, "Through long war, all the army exhausted, so that they do not find money for the soldiers, instead of gold or silver, they will come to coin leather, Gallic brass, and the crescent sign of the moon." The mention of Gallic brass and the sign of the crescent moon suggests the intervention from the French and/or Turkish. Both nations have supported Ukraine and potentially play a part in brokering peace or orchestrating victory. However, the possible end of one war does not seem to stop him foreseeing more war and even plague.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Reportedly, Nos wrote that England will be beset by cruel wars and will face an ancient plague that will be worse than enemies.
Listen, don't mention the war. I mentioned it once, but I think I got away with it all right.
Despite how vague that appears to be, some have said it could be referring to the royal family infighting.
It's over, Harry. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power. Don't try it.
On a larger scale, Nostradamus has also predicted that in the dark days to come, the trajectory of a giant asteroid, known cheerfully as the Harbinger of Fate, will get dangerously close with colliding with Earth. He wrote, "From the cosmos a fireball will rise. A harbinger of fate, the world pleads. Science and fate in a cosmic dance. The fate of the Earth, a second chance." While a second chance for Earth does sound promising, could this be a result of human extinction?
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Or is Nos actually referring to humanity's obsession with UFOs and sightings in the US of apparent drones?
Here comes another one. This is very, very weird, but they're not car-sized. They're just weird.
Went outside, proved my point, and this is over my house right now. What is that?
If that's real, that is one of the most compelling photos I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Of a UFO.
In a specific, eerie piece of writing, Nos stated that, "Garden of their world near the new city. in the path of the hollow mountains. It will be besieged and plunged into the tub, forced to drink waters poisoned by sulfur. Some believe the Garden of the World is referring to the Amazon rainforest, with the nasty parts about plunging into a tub and sipping sulfur suggests flooding and volcanic activity.
That's just right, man. Now what the are we supposed to do? That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
And finally, Nos appears to get a bit creative with one of his wilder predictions, but no less foreboding, predicting the rise of an aquatic empire, writing that, "From the depths our ruler will rise, in the midst of floods reaching to the skies. Empires will fall and new waves will reign, the aquatic empire from the realm of the ocean." Could this mean the rise of Aquaman?
I'm the king of Atlantis. I am Aquaman.
Namor the Mariner from Black Panther 2? Kevin Costner's underrated and misunderstood 90s blockbuster Waterworld?
The future. The polar ice caps have melted, and the Earth lies beneath a watery grave.
Either way, if Nos's vision of 2025 comes true, the surf could firmly be up.
Some real substance and credibility to what he's written. If we accept past evidence as proof of his accuracy, then there's a fair chance that what he said about our future might also be true. And if so, then we must listen very carefully. But can we change the future?